MTN going into the metaverse. They have bought 144 plots of land in the metaverse. I think they're starting on, I've forgotten the name.
Please, first of all, please explain what is it all about. Metaverse, buying land. Is it
like an authority on this, so you will talk last.
Okay. So let's hear it.
My own view.
Please say I'm an authority. I beg you. I'm not any authority. I beg. Like we have said, we are not advising this place. It's not an advice.
Master, you say no. Becoming master. You say your authority. You say no. The cover piece. It's okay. Continue.
No. Oh yeah. Let's say.
My own yet though. But I promise you, I won't cover.
We already said you're on fire now. We already said you're on fire today now. So man, you have been on fire. Russia, Ukraine. You're master. You're master in conflict.
Okay. So it's like a, what do they call it again? Something reality, virtual reality. You know these kind of sci-fi movies now, where people go into an artificially created space. They live there, eat there. So you see people on the.
So just like big. Is it Big Guy or Free Guy? That movie. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Like that movie, that kind of exactly like that kind of movie. So that's my own. Onuche, you're laughing. I'm saying this is my own understanding.
No, I'm smiling. I'm not laughing. I'm not. No. I'm not laughing at all.
Although it may not be exactly.
I was smiling, not laughing. Yeah, sure. I was just really excited about how you were presenting it.
Okay. So with what MTN has done, I think what being able to acquire those land, that land, plots of land, they will be able to develop that area. And I think a lot of things we have MTN related stuff to do with it. Maybe when you get to that area, you'll not be able to, you have to get some NFTs from MTN or to be able to use in that particular area. And MTN is right now is doing this thing where they want to rebrand themselves to no longer be known as the telecommunication industry, or instead the tech industry. So it's also the acquisition of this land, plots of land in the metaverse has to do with that too as well. So, Fadek, do you now get the main gist of this before he goes to
other language? All of this.
Okay, let me. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let her talk now. Let her answer me now.
No. I'm sorry. Let her.
Oh, yeah. So all of this now, it's the land. Everything is virtual. Like
it's virtual.
Not physical.
Yeah, it's not physical.
Okay. So I've not written down. So there are a number of things really running through my mind. I've not organized my thoughts, but just bear with me.
Keep them like Eminem.
Yes, man. For the metaverse is really the concept of the metaverse didn't really start as at yesterday. I know with what Facebook the change of their name, that was what really brought the metaverse to limelight. And unless people really weren't as focused on the metaverse, and I'm sure if Facebook didn't do that and they just really had been building their thing in silence, the way I feel like Apple does, I feel like by the time they are coming out with it, it will be really, really grand. I've built there are a number of things, there are a number of, I call them strategies I have around the metaverse, and ideas I have around the metaverse. It's just that personally, I don't have the structure or resources to put a number of those things to place. But I feel like I've listed out a lot of advantages, a lot of disadvantages as regards the metaverse and all of that. But that was just on the side. For the metaverse, of course, the virtual space. When we're talking about metaverse, we're talking about Web 3.0, we're talking about blockchain tech. Generally, we're talking of NFTs and all of that. And the reality is such that. Sorry.
I say you have to explain NFTs for me. I
tried
to read it. I couldn't really get it.
Okay.
All I know is that main in Europe, in Asia, and MTN is actually
we can really do NFTs anywhere. Actually. But then for metaverse and NFTs, I think what I'll just send you guys the articles and I'll put it in
NFT,
the
doesn't that sound like
description.
all these virtual artworks or something?
Yeah, that's just a limited use of NFTs. NFTs can be used if
like I heard the owner of Twitter sold the first tweet for I think it's on auction right now or something. A very, very
no, I think he has already sold it.
Money. He has already sold it. $1 million and something dollars. That's about 1,000 Ethereum coin or something. Daddy. Daddy.
Oh God. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was talking about NFTs. Twitter.
Who sold it?
The owner of Twitter sold the first tweet.
Okay, first tweet. Wow.
Yeah.
What's the content of that tweet?
I do not even know. I think when it comes to NFTs, you can auction it. Auction it. Yes.
Auction it.
Yeah. So people, and the thing is, people don't buy it with cash. They buy it with crypto.
Cryptocurrency.
So, yeah. So I think the person that bought with about 1,000 and some Ethereum coins.
Guys, I apologize. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Sorry for cutting.
And the good thing is, when after acquiring it, you can decide to auction it later, and get more. So it's kind of like
if you don't understand the general concept to it, a lot of people are just really excited. A lot of people are just really excited about the metaverse and NFTs and are just really jumping into it, and without a full grasp of what's happening. And then I think we're going to see a number of these things really just crash soon. Yeah, soon, because more of them.
Crash.
The metaverse, yeah. You see, the way we had the .com crash, 2000, I'm almost certain we're going to have similar stuff, because everybody wants to really do something related to NFT, and then you see so many companies just come up like NFT or Web 3.0 and metaverse, and everybody out of excitement will just want to jump on it, and people will lose so much out of it. The metaverse is virtual. It's literally the internet of the future. And then instead of having like websites and all of those things, we are going to be looking at like virtual spaces where people are going to be coming online. Please, I'm sorry if you're offline, can you mute yourself if you're off? Yeah. So we're going to be having like virtual spaces where people are going to be represented. So instead of you having just Fadekemi online on a particular site, maybe that site is going to be like a virtual space, and you're going to be in it, and you're going to be presented online through your avatar.
Wow.
That's the thing. So and then your avatar, of course, you have to close your avatar, you have to buy stuff for your avatar, and that's where we now even talk of NFTs, where you now have to, let's say, buy a particular dress, you now have to have some cash, you have to have a number of things on the metaverse and all that. So that's even where we now still go to extensive use of NFTs. NFTs can be used for ticketing. NFTs, I think that's one of the like really dope side to NFTs, the whole idea of ticketing and having to create tickets that are non-replaceable. You can't fake a number of these things when it comes to NFTs. But then there are issues as well. Just recently, I was listening to a site, and somebody was raped. Somebody was raped on the metaverse. I was bro. I'm like, not raped per se, her, but her avatar was.
Yeah.
You get, her avatar was. Bro. See, fam, the reality is people that are bad, they'll carry that same thing. And that's what I've been talking about, the level of security. Who exactly is going to be policing on the metaverse? And that's why my mind has really opened to a number of these really like grand things in quotes. Like the same way, I'm just trying to imagine someone having Jobberman on the metaverse that can really recruit people and really have them serve intentional purposes. Imagine having security firms on the metaverse, training people and then having people really get like opportunities on the metaverse that they don't have in real life.
To get there. One thing
You
I
get-
like
So
about
confusing.
this whole
I'm
is
so
that
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
So
serious. This whole thing can be really crazy. I'm serious. I was sorry.
one thing I like about
Okay.
this whole thing is that one way or another, the movie industry is kind of like ahead of the whole world in tech
Yep.
because of the fiction and the things that the ability to create things.
Sorry. By the way, the best movie that represents what we're talking about on the metaverse is Ready Player One. Fadi, I'll send you a link.
Exactly, I was getting.
I
You can go and watch it.
Send the link.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Probably, I
Ready
think
Player
I've
One.
watched it.
If you have not seen Ready Player One,
I've watched it
please,
like 5 times.
bro, I'm sure maybe
think-
I'll like this weekend I may just see it again.
Exactly.
See it again. You have a full. Trust me, when you watch it, you won't need much explanation. Okay, and of course, you read my article.
Yeah, you have to come back to the authority.
No, guys, there's nothing authoritarian
Like I was
about
saying,
it in quotes.
Movies have a way of depicting how the future will probably look like, and
It's all in the
we
mind,
as
actually.
we in the real life, we now kind of, I don't know, that's how I see it most of the time, especially when it comes to tech. We now kind of try to bring those imagination in the movie to reality. If we talk about things like what's this?
I'm sorry,
the name
guys.
of
I'm
it?
very sorry. You're still talking. Just bear with me. I will just have to allow my sisters come in and just be on this because they
Okay.
are frustrating my life. So, guys, bear with me.
Yeah,
Let them just. Yeah, I mean, just even have to mute myself, except in the instance I have to speak, because I still want to talk about MTN's 154 plots and all of that. And I think recently I was talking to some guys in real estate, and I told them to jump on the metaverse to buy land on the metaverse. Because I think to buy land on the metaverse, because I felt like it was big, and that was some time back and all of that. I was talking to Salvation some time back, and I asked him a question. As at 3 years ago, I'm very serious. As at 3 years ago, I asked him in 2018, what if people started selling land online? The same way people sold spaces online. I asked Salvation in 2018, what if people, like, we're on bike. I remember I can't remember where we were going from, but we're on bike, and the thing just hit me on the bike, and I was like, what if people started selling land, like selling land online, like official, like we are literally giving you land? And I was like, so having to announce that in 2021, I was like, my manager went, I'm like, no, I thought about this. So guys, when I'm saying, I'm sorry, if you have to come
the name of the movie. You see, movies like Star Wars. Have you seen Star Wars, Fadi?
Yep.
Oh, that is back. Movies like Star Wars. You see how I know when the year Star Wars first came out, in like 1980 something. You see how backward the world was then, and they were already using flying cars, they were using lightsabers, they were using guns with beams, laser beams, and stuff like that in the movie. So you can imagine what the mind of man is able to create just like sitting down. Put your thumb inside. Just like sitting down and thinking. And so they were, even although they are not able to like directly bring it to reality, they are able to incorporate them into movies. Like now, Marvel is going on another level of tech. And you talk about Black Panther, City of Wakanda, and stuff like that. So the way I see, that's why I will encourage everybody to always see movies, especially sci-fi. It makes you to be informed, in quotes. You get some important information, what is going on, what is new in the world, most of the time from movies. So
okay, I'm sorry, let me just jump back to this MTN's let me just jump back to this MTN's purchase of land. And I think it's cool. It's just like I was telling someone, one thing for sure is price in the metaverse would even rise higher than, like, literally it would rise faster than price of land in real life. Imagine somebody like Dangote buying a particular plot, like buying one plot. And you can imagine, just imagine what the next plot beside his own plot will cost. If Dangote literally went on the metaverse today and bought a plot of land from MTN, like today, imagine how much the plot beside him or the adjacent plot will cost. And that you can literally say that Dangote is my neighbor on the metaverse.
The metaverse.
Yes, the thought of it alone is even really crazy.
Virtual
And all of that. It's my virtual neighbor. And access, there's so many things that surround this thing. There's so many things. Sometimes my mind just keeps like racing, and there's so many things that keeps crossing my mind as regards it.
Like,
I'm not really.
As far as there's the metropolis, there are also the suburbs. There are also the ghettos.
So, sure. I don't think I'm not really as hyped about it, because it's one thing to really say, oh, we have land, and then it's one thing to really have people on it. Because when we're talking of, imagine the internet connection, imagine how bad it is. And then while you're on the metaverse, your data finishes, and then you're like, or your network provider is misbehaving, and you're like, okay, sorry.
Continue.
Okay, and like your network provider is misbehaving, and you have to really like struggle with data, or you have to struggle with a number of things. So the reality is, as much as there's that side to it, I'm not really as fascinated about the fact that, oh, there is land, there is digital land. It's just there. There's nothing really exciting for me about it. I've never really been, no doubt they're the first Nigerian company to jump on it, but I feel like there are a number of things you have to put in place first. It's exciting to see, we have digital land. I know people who have digital land.
What I'm saying is in terms of connection.
Yeah, okay. What do you say? I'm sorry, I didn't get you.
Well, in terms of connection, like connectivity of the whole Africa, you know how Africa is with data connection and network, especially Nigeria. So we suffer for it a lot. I mean, I had.
Yeah, no doubt. With time, we are going to get it right. But right now, there's nothing really exciting about the fact. Yes, they have jumped on the metaverse. Cool. Thank God they're going to do a number of things. Recently, they sold shares, a number of things. But there's a sequence to this thing. There's a sequence to it. It's not jumping on the meta because it feels like that's the next big thing. Doesn't necessarily. But no doubt, good for them. And I trust that they're going to really enjoy a number of these things. And let's see how it goes. So guys, I think that's basically what's up for now. And thank you for joining us, episode 2. My sisters are saying hi. You guys come and say hi. Yeah. Fade. Can we say something?
Fade. Oh, sorry. Grace and
I'm not going yet.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Grace, this is Bethel, like, yes.
Bethel.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Better music.
So
it's not Bethel, it's Bethel.
Wow, better music. Wow. We still have Hillsong. Hillsong is downstairs.
Okay.
Praise. We have Hillsong. And the Maverick City is like she went to fetch water.
She went.
A whole Maverick City.
Which one is
a whole Maverick? Oh my God! So no wahala, guys. Thank you guys for really making out time. I know we started. It was really
wow, this is 2 hours.
But thank you guys very much. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A whole hour now.
No wahala.
I should not do
it. So guys, thank you. Please, if you're just watching us, please do well to subscribe. Do well to hit the notification bell. Do well to like.
Down there.
Awesome stuff. And by God's grace, we're going to ensure by Wednesday we are releasing Akintunde's session.
And comment.
The future of tech. The interview will be going up this new week.